Most testing tools help teams check if the individual pieces of an application are working. But QPilot does something different. Let me explain. Imagine you're ordering food online. You open the app, you browse the menu, you place the order, and somewhere in the background, the system processes your payment and updates the restaurant. Right? For you, it is one seamless experience. But traditionally, testing teams check each piece separately. One tool for the mobile app, another for the website, and a third for the backend APIs. The problem? Nobody is actually checking the entire workflow. And that's where QPilot's first capability comes in. Collections. With collections, QPilot can test an entire journey from start to finish. Access mobile apps, websites, and backend systems as one continuous flow. Instead of asking, did each component work, you can finally answer the question if the customer actually completed the task. That's a whole new level of confidence for QEs. Now let's talk about something different, right? Something that every one of us has experienced. You open an app after an update and something looks off. Maybe a button overlaps the text. Maybe a checkout page is broken. Maybe an important element has been misplaced or disappeared. Traditional automation often misses these issues because technically the functionality still works, but visually it's a whole different ballgame. And that's where QPilot shines. QPilot solves this with visual verification. As the test runs, it also checks whether the screens look exactly as they should. So you're not just verifying if the app works, you're verifying that it looks right. One test, one report, both answers. Now here's the capability that surprises most people. Think about industries like healthcare, banking, insurance, and finance. In industries, the biggest question isn't whether a value appears on the screen. It's whether the value is actually correct. For example, imagine a healthcare application displaying a dosage. A traditional test can verify if the dosage is shown or not. But can it verify is it the right dosage that is shown according to the medical guidelines? Usually that's where the humans step in. QPilot changes that with Ask AI. Teams can upload their business rules, guidelines, policies, and documentation. And then during a test, QPilot uses that knowledge to evaluate whether what's displayed is actually accurate. It's not just checking for presence. It's not just checking for validation, but it's checking for accuracy and correctness. That's a huge leap from traditional automation. And finally, let's talk about reporting, because finding a problem is only useful if you know what to do next. When something fails on QPilot, you don't just get a vague message saying test failed. You get the step-by-step evidence, what happened, what was expected, and what was actually found. You get the visual proof and the historical trends. That means engineers spend less time investigating and more time fixing. So when you put everything together, QPilot isn't just helping teams automate tests. It's helping them understand whether real customer journeys work, whether the experience looks right, whether the business rules were followed, and know exactly what needs attention when something is off. And that's why many teams don't see QPilot just as another testing tool. They see it as a new approach to quality.